Alright, time for us to deal with Yellow Harvest. Of course, I've just come in from the entrance here. I know we ended the last video just before the entrance. And if you keep your eyes peeled down, it looks like you don't really get much in here, right? In fact, I thought we got a journal here. I hope I didn't come in and pick it up earlier. I was sure we got a journal right there, but anyway, make sure you've just kind of got yourself your reset point all set up. And if we look up here, we'll find we have holes. Allows us to continue with the area. The area is surprisingly big, and at least to start with, it's going to feel a little tougher than what we've already been fighting. I think maybe... Yeah, we have the World Eater here, which is kind of interesting, right? I think maybe we're supposed to come here a little bit later, but the enemies aren't so hard that we can't do this. So we are going to go through and get it done. And obviously, again, if you need it, then, you know, tone the difficulty down a bit. It's not going to emasculate you or anything. Just going to come on through, make sure we check all of the nooks and crannies here. Again, it's been a few days now since I came through some of these areas, because recording the episodes ended up coming up quite a while behind my streams. Now, lucky for me, enemies here are weak to fire, and we have banked on fire a lot, so we should end up with a pretty good advantage. Oh man, I didn't hit that in time. So if I set this off, for example, we're going to see some fire going down range here. I probably don't even need to offensive switch on these. We're just going to be completely dominating them. And I don't even know what I was worried about. Let's see if combustion's worth it on 3 fire. I don't even know if it is. So, yeah, there should be 0 trouble getting around in here. From here, we're going to go to the right, take these enemies on. There should be loot on the left. We have to loop around for that. We don't climb up for it, so... We'll clear these 2 out next. And then we can head on up the ledge. Take a left. Where we can pull ourselves up. We're going to keep to the left. Should bring us all the way around. It's this guy right here. And we continue along. Grab the loot that was up before. Pink loot, usually Lumina. And then we can go and grab this boy right here. And from here, I think we go back to the upper platform. Let's just have a quick check before we go around. We do have another flag to get, so I just want to make sure there's not anything here for us. I don't think so. Oh, this is the flag, okay. I'm sure if we go to the upper area, we get some loot, and then it brings us to the flag anyway, so let me just check. We'll go up here again. So come back up. Instead of going left, turn right. And then we should get this. So I guess both paths lead the same way. 800 chroma for that probably wasn't the best pickup, but, you know, good for us to get nonetheless. That allows us to continue. This is effectively a big hoop. So we can go left or right. I always choose left, so that's the way we're going to go right now. We've got jar boiler. Let's just make sure, keep eyes out for anything that I might have missed on my travels before, but we should be good. Deal with this guy. These actually have some strange moves, so we'll at least go through this fight. Additionally, the floaty boy on the left, it's going to spawn some pots, and we have to parry those originally from individually from this. It's actually going to buff these first as well. So it's up to you. You may want to just burn off some AP on it to get rid of it early. It's up to you guys whether or not you want to do something like that. I'm going to choose to... I mean, Wildfire's only 3. I can probably spare 2 more shots. And then Mail can finish that off. Wildfire on there. It's probably not necessarily like the most effective thing to do in the world. You could just parry it, but I find things like this annoying, so getting rid of them early and for free I much prefer that in general, so I'm going to take you out as well. So be careful of this. Damn it, missed the last one. That's a shame. And then it'll start, like, putting its thing out. So if you want to stop its next move, which is like a big AoE thing, shoot that out and you'll be all good. It's not like world-endingly difficult or anything. I feel like they've nerfed this area. This was much tougher when I came on the streams. With those dealt with then, we can continue moving through the area. It's a lovely looking area as well. It's kind of like autumny with blooming flowers. I guess it kind of it's contrasting a little bit in terms of the seasonal theme. You don't normally have blooming flowers in autumn. We're going to come around, get this left ledge right here. Continue along the path, looping us around. Little boy to interact with. Doesn't really want me to right now. It's fine though. And then we're going to continue looping around. Now, I believe we're going to have... There's like a central bit, which I think is like platforming, and it's the path of progression. So we kind of need to leave that till last. Let me just make sure I know where it is as we go around. Pretty sure it's close to here. Looks like it's there, look. Can you see it? We'll deal with that in a bit. So let's fight these guys. With those enemies dealt with, continue going forward. Landmarks to look out for. We've got the big ramp on the right hand side. We're going past that. It's not too much loot to get, but you should, you know, enjoy looking around the area. I think this is a nice, idyllic looking area. Music's nice and soothing as well. With those dealt with, we'll grab the journal.
Nicholas.
And then we want to do the crawl space next. So we're going to go under the cave here. We will have ourselves a mime. Let's see if we can do this damage. That'd be lovely. I feel like we've done enough of these now that you probably don't need to watch. Alright. Now we can head on back out from the crawl space. Be careful of that one. I managed to miss one parry and it half-healthed one of my characters in one hit. So missing a few of those is going to be a bad time. So just be careful with that guy. So we're going to continue on around. We've got a few more enemies. Grab hold of you, Mr. Jarman. And I believe that should have us mostly clear now. Just check around all the edges. So going around. Check the statue. We should be back. Yeah, the steps look where we dropped off initially. Now, it's up to you, depending on how damaged you're feeling. Or, you know, if you're enjoying the XP here and you want to gain a couple of levels, I'm probably not going to do that right now. I think I'd rather just use a chroma if I'm feeling a bit risky. It should be fine. The loot over there, look, almost missed one. I'm glad I looked out then. What can you imagine? Amount of hatred. Should we pick those up? I can't believe I went straight past it. Literally came straight past this. How mad.
Nice.
There we go. Death bomb. Oh, that's why. It's such a strange ability. So when one of your characters dies, we can do damage to them now. Have like a revenge ability there. From here, we kind of want to go back to where we saw the big bridge. But before we do, if we look directly to where the tent was, just had to pick to, we have this ramp. Leads up. We're going to go ahead and do this. We'll get the journal. And then we can continue ahead. Wait a minute. I thought we had... So yeah, what we want to do is want to grapple up this way. Speak to this guy. Pinnaby. I'm just going to fight the merchant. Probably going to use Mayel. Shield's probably cheap, probably more safe, but Mayel's like mega aggressive right now. We should be fine. So we're going to do... Yeah, let's do offensive switch first. Gotta get these parries off, otherwise I'm gonna take a lot of damage. Oh man. So bad at predicting attacks. It's slappable. At least now we're being defensive though, take less damage on the next hit. But yeah. Whoops. Thank you very much. Go ahead and we'll take teamwork. 10% increased damage while all allies are alive. Sick. Auto death. Kill self on stop back. Almost works with the last thing we had, right? Already want the Lumina. Man, clear the sky out pretty much. Make sure you have been fighting lots of enemies, because otherwise you might not be able to afford it. So of course we're going to drop down, clear my way back to the last flag. Did we not even rest at all? Amazing. I was going to say I'm going to clear the enemies out on the way back, but I guess there's nothing for me to clear right now. Does I'll even need healing? No, not really. So we know if we just run forward, we get to the flag, and then we go back to the large ramp we were talking about before. So I guess we will skip forward to that then, because there's no enemies right now. So we're obviously back at the ramp here. And then we can grab that. I didn't miss something there. I just saw pink and I was like, oh, no, don't tell me I just left an item down there. And we continue moving along platforms. I love how this area is like completely missable. So big, got some cool stuff. I love it when companies don't mind putting content in that you might completely miss. You know, it's just not essential in any way. It's just there to be optional. Go for a climb. We're going to do like a... I don't know what style of climbing you call this. We jump from side to side. Who would leave the grips like that? They need shooting. Continue along. I don't think there's too much yet. We have to wait for the path to split. At which point we should have two choices. I want to go left first. We should get the journal and this interesting looking thing here. Grab this. If I remember right, there's not much else in here. Yeah. Just some of these weird, interesting kind of body horror. It's kind of weird. I don't understand. I'm going to go ahead and use all of my stat points we've gained. We have gained levels coming through here. Alright, so we've rested the flag. Come on through. We should get a new enemy type up here. Kind of acts as the mini-boss. Where is it? Boss room vibes, am I right? This is basically an enemy from later in the game, though. I guess at this stage, it's new.
Not today.
Ha! Take a bunch of shields. I wonder how much damage it's going to do to me. Hopefully it's not as bad as the mime. Otherwise I'm in trouble. We've got plenty of fire going in though. Yeah, we're already in offensive, so spark it is. You already rushed. Wow, how did you get so much AP? Alright, go on then. That's so unusual. Missed. Oh, it's this one. I always find this one weird to judge. It wasn't too much damage, we're good. Alright. You already did wildfire once, right? Let's do... let's keep stacking the bird on. That's what I'm currently enjoying. So, we're in defensive, so that means we do Ring of Fire. And now it's got stupid amounts of vertex on it. It's not even funny. Yeah, it can use Foretell for more damage. It's got Foretell on. Okay, let's go. $10k. Oh my god. Man, the burn tick that comes in a minute is going to be stupid. Not quite flawless. I think it hit me once. God damn. Sick. And I think Prenum was actually my favourite weapon for a long time in the early game. What to do? I feel like I did use that. Prenum. Until I started to switch to... Oh. No. Before we leave, we are going to try a challenge boss. We may die. I'm going to attempt it anyway. I ended up coming back later because I was too scared doing this on my stream. So, we'll see whether or not it's good. We're going to drop on down. Deep cave. I don't know how we don't get full damage, but we don't. Apparently. That is the way... No, don't go that way. Go the other way. Alright, let's give us a go. It's gonna crush me. Not too bad. So far. Just be careful of blight. In case you don't know, it hasn't actually brought the tooltip up. Oh my god, there's a lot of damage. Blight reduces your maximum health, so just be careful of that. Right, so let's go target whichever one we want. Let's go with the middle one, I think. Although the left one did the most damage. Just pick one to put down. Now, I'm going to choose to rush here. It may well be a better decision to cleanse and then get a heal off, but I'm going to choose to try and get more turns off instead. Yeah, send me back blight now, look. Which basically means there's no point in her trying to heal until we get that sick taken off. It's probably going to end up getting put on a lot. So we just got to be careful about what we're doing here. Good thing is we're stocking up burn on everything now. Alright, so let's get cleanse off. It's free to do anyway. Man. Timing on some of these attacks. Even with the sounds. Especially that spin one.
Let the ink flow. Finesse and grace.
Alright, it's ready to fire. Only one needs a cleanse anyway. 2, 2, 3. So I could use this for heal right now. Let's do that. I could put a mayhem in. It's just some big single target damage.
Ready to parry.
Eat it.
Careful, Maya.
Oh, I missed it. Damn it. Mayo's gone down. That's so bad. She was about to finish that off as well. Man, that spin attack's killing me. Revival. Oh man, you keep the thing on as well. That's so mean. Double transfer. Probably the best thing to do. Could have healed Mael, I suppose.
Let's dance.
I'm learning your timings again. I'm not in a stance. That bugs me. I'm gonna switch to Swift Stride and try to do some big damage. The big one's down, I suppose. Let's get you doing a heal. My main support character here. I don't want to go down in one hit.
Chroma is flowing.
Continue building up wildfire.
Try. On me.
Oh, I missed the last one.
I'm ready.
Bugger. I thought I was going to get away with that one. Alright. Combustion's probably not amazing right now, but I'm going to do it. Oh, they've gone down. I thought they were on 7. But it's enough. Yeah, so pretty much won this now. Is Rush going to help me? Only after this still. Man, 2 out of 3.
Let us stay.
Alright, build up that.
On guard.
I'm in offensive, so that means Spark. Let's go.
Blaze on me. Here's your card.
So having a character that can do support stuff is quite useful, right? I can't do anything with you. In which case, it's not even worth healing anybody. It's unfortunate. Come on.
Finesse and grace.
I'm in defensive, which means we're in fire.
Blaze. Brave. Here we go.
Rush is still on, yeah, that's right. Has he got Fortel on? No.
Here's your
Oh, he has. I could have done a consumption attack there, that would have been better. Your turns do so much damage to you there. I mean, if you last until Mael's next turn, you are 100% dead. So we can now do consume here. There we go, we've got it. That's right, 54k, it's power up. Kralim. And then we can continue our way through. It's going to count as a significant power up. And that pretty much clears the zone. Get the last tense bit of loot there. Someone's going to complain about the chroma. But from here, make your way to a flag and we can leave. It doesn't really matter which way you leave. You can either go back towards where the boss was, or back towards where the beginning. Which pretty much finishes this video. I'll meet you guys back on the continent, where we will be doing some pretty much just free roaming, mostly on the sea. We did most of the land stuff already. There's not anything new that we can reach, really. And I'll show you guys my favourite Act 2 farming spot for a good while, actually. There aren't many encounters that actually give more XP than the one I'm going to show you guys, so be ready for that, and I'll catch you all again very soon.